As long as I'm not speechless, I'll always have things to say.
My life is so exciting that anyone would want to get involved.
With love by my side, every moment becomes precious and nothing scares me anymore.
Before you judge me, look at the weight of your own past.
Being famous is just a moment, but leaving a mark is eternal.
I will always defend the truth, whatever the cost.
Poverty is a disease. I have been vaccinated against it.
It all started so well. I'm stunned by the fall.
We've reached the point where you can't give your trust to just anyone.
If that's what you do for love, you might as well leave it at that.
Finish eating and get ready. We're going to the mall to get you some new sneakers for your vacation.
I don't want just one. I want at least 3.
At first, I thought that without the girls, our credit cards would rest. I didn't know this little devil. Minimum 1 purchase per week. I'm going to use your father's card, so it's up to you. By the way, I'm going to join him. Finish your plate.
Great, I was going to ask you to come. What are we going to do for the vacations?
Didn't you want us to pick up the girls and go to Italy? I want to go boating on the coast. Even if the house is empty without her, I keep thinking about my loves. We'll carry on, and I really want to make the most of this vacation to make up for the time lost while she's studying.
It could be possible, but we'd have to visit my sister in Miami.
I'd love to, I don't mind. You'll owe me a Birkin for this.
You've already got a dozen, my love.
So what? You can't have too many, at least not me, sorry not sorry.
No worries, but we'll have to see about...
Wait, Andrea suggests we go for a drink.
What did you say?
I said yes. Receiving a message from Andrea is a real surprise because we have several opportunities to talk. But she never did. She's thought enough now. She's ready to talk.
That's good, that's mature.
To tell the truth, since the party at Kassie's, she's been pretty mature with me. With the others, it remains to be seen.
Again? I hope she avoids creating rumors.
No, she's mellowed. But I wonder what she wants to tell me.
Don't think too much. Go ahead and think it over.
The problem is that anything is possible with Andrea. She could apologize and then insult me. That's what I tell myself. There's no reason why it shouldn't go well.
Totally. Given the way she's going, it's bound to go well, isn't it?
Well, I'm not expecting anything, so I'm not going to be disappointed.
For the past 2 years, I've been working with the Women Entrepreneurs Foundation. This foundation raises funds through events throughout the year and 2 annual galas. A big one. Brunch in New York and another here. The one here is especially for the city's elite, and I'm delighted that some of the group are going to experience it for an evening.
Nayla, what a wonderful job you've done again. I hope we'll raise a lot of money.
Don't worry. I only invited rich and powerful women.
Too beautiful, bestie.
Congratulations, Nayla. Even if we have a disagreement, Nayla remains a close friend whom I wish to support.
I'm extremely proud of her, and I'll support her whatever happens for life.
Thank you, my loves.
Beautiful. Wow.
Thank you, girls.
I'm proud to be friends with such a caring and generous person like Nayla. Hello, who are you?
Fine, and you?
Well, after being attacked by your friends, I'm feeling better.
Aren't you going to answer that, Kassie?
Surely I've got nothing to say.
She's so childish.
What's the idea of provoking her in the middle of a gala? She showed class and maturity, so she left. Please weigh your words. She reacts as she likes.
Anastasia is here.
Hello, girls. We're here for a long time. They're sulking.
You've come at the right time. Andrea has upset Kassie. She's gone.
Andrea, you never stop.
Sorry. I can't help it.
It's fantastic what you're doing, Nayla. Congratulations. It's so basic, this style of event here. You could compare it to having a Hermes bag.
Congratulations and thank you for the invitation, darling.
Thank you, my darlings. Let's go and join all the girls.
Congrats, Nayla.
Can't wait for dinner.
She actually ran away to eat, not because of Andrea.
Yes, let's get settled. Ladies, it is with great pleasure that I stand before you this evening to celebrate the incredible work we are doing together within our association dedicated to women entrepreneurs. Our mission is clear: to help women empower themselves, create businesses, and realize their dreams. I would like to thank Marcia for her trust and unwavering support over the past 2 years. Every day we witness the strength and resilience of women who, with determination, embark on the entrepreneurial journey. We provide invaluable support through training, workshops, and networking opportunities, so that each of you can not only develop your skills, but also feel supported in your journey. I also invite everyone to make donations to help us continue our mission. Together, we are building a future where women are not only business creators, but also inspiring leaders. Let us continue to unite, to shine a light on the talents of each and transform our dreams into reality. Thank you all for your commitment and passion.
I'm so proud of her. She's inspiring and radiant. She's my sister, and I say that with a lot of love.
It takes a long time to do what she's done, and I respect her for it.
Nayla is just wonderful. I thank her for this moment.
What she's doing is great, and she's going to inspire a lot of women. I'm sure of it.
I'm honored to have shared this with the girls and that they've seen the work I do behind the scenes. With this speech, I hope they will understand that as women we are a team and that we can and must support each other.
So that night?
It was great, baby. After that beautiful dinner, we all laughed, chatted, and danced together as if there were no problems.
Good, I'm glad. I want to leave you knowing you're in a good mood.
The season hasn't started yet, but Aaron and his teammates are going on tour with the whole club. I'm not sure if it's Solani or Brindleton Bay. Oh yes, you're leaving. I'm going to miss you terribly. It's going to be a long time.
Yes, and I wonder what you're up to.
Yes, when we started it was 10 calls minimum and exchange of photos, which I can't share. Yes, and you'll all be back on time for your birthday.
Even me, but we'll call each other every day.
Not much.
What a sneak.
This is not a joke. I really haven't planned anything, sorry. Besides, this morning Jude told me he wanted to spend more time with you before you left.
You're changing the subject. But yes, he told me that, and I'm going to make the most of our last moments.
Babe, are you going for 4 days or 4 years? He sounds like he's going to war, when he's just going to play basketball in a beautiful city.
Don't play with words, you know what I mean?
I'm kidding, but you men are a little dramatic.
Well, I'm off to pack my suitcase with my best friend Jude.
I'm not going to lie, this quarrel with Antonella is wearing me out. I think it's time we told each other the truth. Let's get on with things and move forward together or separately.
Hello, Andrea.
How are you?
Fine, and you? Deja vu. When Andrea asked me out for coffee, I automatically thought of last year, and I wanted to say no. But then I thought I'd listen to what she had to say.
I'm fine, thanks. Nayla's gala was great, and she got a lot of pledges.
Yes, and I'm proud of her. Even if the evening was a bit hectic, it was a great time to be there.
Yes, I can confirm that. The reason I wanted us to get together was so we could bury the hatchet.
The problem is that she digs it up herself every time. She tires herself out. I hear you, Andrea, but with you, it's 1 step forward and 20 back. It's about understanding that you're just creating more problems than anything else.
I admit that my sincerity and frankness are sometimes detrimental to me. At Oasis Spring, we don't say things, we peddle them. except for me. I'm sorry about last year's story. I know I should have told you when I found out.
No, not necessarily, because I know it's not true. I trust my man, but talking about it again upsets me because it gives credence to his stories and, above all, discredits my husband and my family.
But I really haven't rehearsed to make a fuss.
Andrea, she'd even put her hand in the fire to find out if it's cold, even though smoking prevents her from seeing. Well, that's the most normal thing. And after everything you've been through with Kassie?
Nayla would never have done that to you. But Cassie's betrayal? Do we talk about that? I feel like she's hypnotized everyone by playing the victim, the professional victim.
I'll stop you right there. Don't compare our friendships, they're different.
Yes, and you've got a lot to be proud of.
Yes, I know. One thing's for sure, I forgive you, I accept your apology. I accept her apology, my relationship with her is on probation, she's on probation, and we'll see in time where that takes us.
Thank you very much. No shame in apologizing, I just hope we stay on the same track. In peace and respect. She doesn't have to be my best friend.
I hope you'll keep your word for me and for the others. Learn to mind your own business, only.
Yes, I'll try. Finally, I'll do it.
Haha, thank you.
Exclusive info. A list of 30 Oasis Spring doctors has been revealed in the press.
It's the result of a 3-year investigation into a number of insurance scams.
The list of doctors will be analyzed by the judge, and the 5 concerned by more than 75% will risk prison.
At present, these doctors no longer have the right to practice throughout the country.
Have you read the press? This is serious.
Of course, it's very serious.
We need to get all the girls together without her to discuss it.
I'll call everyone. See you at home in the evening.
The reason I wanted to meet without Caroline was to talk about what had come out in the press.
What came out was totally serious. I was shocked.
I admit it, the poor victims.
But why are we meeting without her?
Because we're a group.
But if we're a group like you say, where is she?
Oh, Olivia's activated her lawyer mode.
Well, as you can see, she's not here. She's not the brightest bulb in town. But then again, she's Cassie's friend.
You want us to settle a situation that's none of our business, and especially without the main person involved?
Well, she's just the principal's wife. I don't understand what we're doing here. If I'd seen the masquerade coming, I'd have stayed home.
So what? We're all associated with her as a group.
It's true. Even if it's from a distance, we're involved. All the press is talking about it. Everyone's going to be talking about the fact that she was on the show. I'm sorry, I love her very much. But we're bound to be questioned about her lifestyle. And there's a lot to say, unfortunately.
Nayla? Are we talking about Caro? I think she fell asleep and didn't hear the beginning of the conversation.
Can you imagine that people around us are going to think we condone what he's done?
What do you mean, what he did? Right now, they don't even know if he's really on the list. We've all seen the news, the celebrity press, the TV news. We're not even sure if he's part of the group of doctors involved.
Well, when it's confirmed, you'll make your own decision. But for the time being, you'll have to make one.
I don't understand. Are we at Andrea's house or in court? She's a bit too invested for my taste.
And what would the decision be?
Simply that she stops seeing us.
What?
What? I promise you, Andrea's brain must be donated to science free of charge, and she talks too much nonsense for my taste to be lucid.
Yes, she has to stop hanging out with us. Restaurants, events, everything. Are they deaf? Do you have to repeat everything twice? Arg.
Yes, for our image. Just until things settle down a bit.
What are you talking about? We have to support her and you want to lock her up? But I thought we had to act in sisterhood in this group. They're all out of their minds or have amnesia. It's not possible.
I think we're going a bit too far. You need to know her side of the story before you blacklist her like that, in my opinion. I don't like all this talk about mean girls, separate groups. They don't want to be associated with that. I respect that. but I don't want to be associated with the exclusion of a group member either.
Those who want to see her can go and see her, but when we have group events, I don't want her to be invited or else I won't come. And me too.
But exactly how old are these women?
I don't know what to say.
Simply that there's nothing to say because they're just jealous of Caroline's lifestyle.
Not much really, just that what they say is true.
And since a moment ago, Nayla playing the silent one, watch Nayla, is the metaverse. We're talking about a friend of more than 10 years after all.
Personally, I'm not going to end my friendship with her, let alone stop inviting her. It's about being a mature and normal woman, ladies. Supporting our friends isn't just for the good times, it's also for the bad.
Each of you is free to act as you wish.
Still glad.
Yes, Mommy, yes.
But we too have the right to act as we wish, and we're not asking you to follow our ideas, but to respect them.
I think it's getting late. We're all going home. And tomorrow will be another day.
I'm sorry, but I'm convinced that Nayla still doesn't know who we're talking about.
Yes, tomorrow we'll probably have more news and we'll see what needs to be done.
We already know what we have to do.
Yes, that's to say nothing.
After the many articles appeared, Antonella, Kassie, and Olivia came to see me at home late at night. Kassie told me everything that had been said about me at the meeting at Andrea's house. Antonella told me that the girls were afraid for their reputations. Olivia informed me that they had taken my side. I spoke nicely to Thomas, who had just come from his meeting with his lawyer, who decided to tell him about it so that he could set up a cease and desist for defamation against Andrea. I surely lost this battle against Andrea, but I intend to win the war.